Hi, this is PR Sundar. Welcome to Pre-Market Report sponsored by Delta.Exchange. I'm having a workshop next Saturday, Sunday in Chennai. The workshop is full. So in fact, this is the first time my workshop is full 2 weeks before the starting date. Because of this, so I immediately launched another workshop in Bengaluru, so next month. So if you're interested, you can check the description. You can subscribe for the workshop. Yesterday evening, I could not come out with the post-market report because I was having a function organized by an FM channel. Otherwise, also, there was nothing to speak very big, It was the same story as usual. For 7th straight day, the markets fell as of yesterday. For 8th straight day, it was a red candle. So in fact, if you see in the last many years, at least 5 to 10 years, 8 continuous red candles, it has come only second time. First time it came sometime during the month of February. That was a great shock. The Trump announced tariff against all the countries. So that time the entire global markets fell. So that's a different story. But now, if you look at US market, so I think it is at least 10% higher than the January high. So, but our market is about 7 to 8% lower than the last year September high. So our market is very, very clearly, distinctly bearish. So that's number one. Number two, technically, this market is a short. I told you already. When 25,000 is broken on the downside, so the market is technically bearish. And number three, this FIA's relentless selling started once again. So as of yesterday, for the 6th straight day, they have sold for more than 2,500 crores. I think only one day it was slightly less than 2,500 crore. Otherwise, it was every day more than 2,500 crore. And number four, after falling for 6-7 trading session, yesterday there was a huge gap up. The gap up was close to about 100 points. And people thought, at least there will be some kind of a technical bounce, at least for a day. But that has not happened. So the market, sold into, like every rise is used as a selling opportunity. So yesterday it was very impressive in the morning. Nifty future was higher by about 140, 150 points. But then, a selling came, and the Nifty, the worst thing is that Nifty has fallen more than 200 point intraday, from intraday high to intraday low. Finally, Nifty ended negative. So this market structure looks like very, very disturbing. And, like the entire fall can be attributed to only one person, that is Trump. So the Trump's H1B policy. The policy was not really that bad, but the flip-flop. So on Friday, he announced that, $1 lakh every year. Now Saturday, he said it's only $1 lakh, only one-time fee and this and that. So then the market understand that this Trump has the potential, he can, like, if there is, things are not going in his way, now he may come and again say $1 lakh every year. So market is very, very fearful about the Trump. So yesterday morning, why there was a gap up? Because, over the weekend, Trump did not say anything negative. So anyway, the markets are like too bearish and too oversold. And whether you look at put call ratio or whether you look at the RSI, so market is extremely oversold, and then some kind of a technical bounce is required. That technical bounce came yesterday, but it was a very, very short-lived bounce. Only an intraday bounce, not a positional one. It did not last even one day. So today also the Nifty is showing, GIFT Nifty is indicating about a flat opening, But flat opening is a more dangerous thing. Most of the time, the trending happens when there is a flat opening, especially when the markets are so bearish. So, number one, today is the monthly expiry. The market will be volatile based on the positioning in futures and options. And number two, assuming that today also market closes in red. So then it will be a 9 red candle, probably a history in Indian market. I don't know whether there was any 9 red candles earlier. As far as I checked, for the last 5 years, there was no 9 red candles. And usually what happens, if the markets continue to fall and if it closes at the lowest end of the series, then the very first trading session, that is tomorrow, in the new series, market should rally. So otherwise, there is no hope for this market. So there are two important things today. Number one, today Nifty should not close negative. And number two, in case if Nifty closes negative, tomorrow morning there should be some decent rally. If both these things are not happening, then so assume that markets are ultra bearish. And however, 24,500 should not be broken. So that should be a very good support. So let us see what happens. So if Nifty closes below 24,500, then so positionally one can be very, very bearish. And I would say, it will be very, very difficult for our market to recover over a period of next 1 or 2 months also. Domestic institutions keep on pumping in the money endlessly, but whereas FIIs keep on selling endlessly also. And meanwhile, as I told you yesterday, there's a huge amount of liquidity is being sucked by the IPOs. I heard there are 21 IPOs this week, So that's not a good, healthy trend, but the markets work that way only. So nothing we can do. So keep watching HDFC Bank, ICICI Bank and Reliance Industries. So yesterday, both HDFC Bank and ICICI Bank ADRs ended in negative, despite HDFC Bank was slightly positive here. And then Infosys ADR is also down. So this IT stocks, looks like there is no bottom. So it keeps on falling. Yesterday morning, there was a decent recovery in IT stocks, but once again, at the end of the day, ended in negative territory. So things are bearish, particularly in the large cap. But in fact, yesterday, the mid cap and small caps have performed slightly better than the Nifty. So the large caps, so any recovery should be led by HDFC Bank. For the last 2 trading sessions, I'm finding HDFC Bank slightly outperforming. So any recovery has to come, that should be led by HDFC Bank. So keep watching for HDFC Bank and Reliance Industries. So as I told you yesterday morning around the same time, 24,500 to 24,800 may be the range for today, and then maybe 24,500 to 25,000 may be the range for until the end of this Friday. So hope you enjoyed watching this video. Thank you for watching.